excitement undeniable. There's the first touch, and we're underway. Nice rhythm to the passing here.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Now, time to cross to Alex Scott with news of a goal.
It's a goal for Walsall. They're the first on the score sheet here with 13 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Pass and move, they just can't get near them here. And he's in there! And the keeper does well to keep it out. Fantastic looking ball. But no, just offside.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Nicely played. Oh, against the post.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Well, we could be about to see them create something else now. And that has stopped any potential danger. This could get interesting. Taken cleanly and held on to. A goal's been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Swindon Town. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 5 minutes left to play before half-time.
Nice one, Alex, thank you. Good patient build-up, looking to fashion a chance. Oh, nice vision in that pass. Well, they're not going to profit. Good defending. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. Some days it doesn't happen for a player, and he's having... Away we go then, and things can only get better from an entertainment point of view. Pushing forward now to make the right choice. Put into the middle. The road to goal has ended up being a road to nowhere. A big development in one of the other games. Alex Scott has news of a penalty.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Warsaw, but luck was not on his side today. It's hit the post and gone out of play. The score is still 2-1 with 54 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex, as always. This is lovely football, moving defenders around. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Taking advantage there to win the ball. Taking this on. Still not dealt with. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it. Oh, that's really well cut out. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Well, surely they need to play a bit higher up than they are doing here. Just a little untidy. Just 10 minutes to go now.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Only 5 minutes to go. They can't be separated just yet. Nicely played through. Oh, what an opportunity to break the deadlock.
Well, it's certainly been tight, but that should have been converted there. Not long left now.
Pass is incomplete. Nicely won. And there goes the final whistle. It's all over.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. So underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 5-4-1 out of possession, but when they do have the ball, maybe it changes to a 3-5-2. Both wing-backs will push forward, and the midfielder as well to go and support the striker.
Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
It's a goal for Bristol Rovers. They're the first on the score sheet here with 5 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, nicely cut out. Ness. Bennett's with it. Well, here's the table, and they hope to clinch a playoff place, but they're going to have to rely on what happens in other games.
Yeah, and it is obviously dependent on what happens elsewhere, but they are in a good place to qualify now. The key thing is getting the 3 points today. Keep that confidence going.
Trying to tee it up. Must take the lead here. Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. Liam Bennett. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Salford City. The ball was pulled back from the goal line. He got over it well and was able to keep his shot down. It was a great goal. It's now 1-0 with 23 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Mpanzu. Purrington. Smith now. Louis Apere. This looks promising. This could be troublesome. Clever defending.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Hall. He's in here. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he give them the lead? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Here it is again, and the keeper does well initially to anticipate where the shot's going. He gets a touch on it, but just not enough to keep it out.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Bennett. Corey Smith. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, what a time to score. It often changes the team talk at half.
So they get the second half going here. And Bennett's on the ball. Hall. A chance to whip it in. Well, a goal to update you on. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Walsall. It's now 1-0 with 53 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And they're not out of the woods. And the attack fizzling out. Oh, surely! Can they set up a chance? And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. You've got to give him time to get back on side. Surely you can see what's going on.
And it's with Hall. On to Ness. Hall. And it's with Hall. Now someone has scored in one of the other matches. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott will tell us.
It's another goal for Bristol Rovers. It was a poor clearance, and it was far too easy for him after that. They've pulled one back with 20 minutes left on the clock.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Louis Apere. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Lucas Ness. Brown. Frustration growing. Can't get the ball. And good anticipation. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Well, this game ebbing away, and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Your thoughts?
Yeah, they're just about edging it overall. It's been a real tight game, this. Not that many chances for either side. Just got to see how the final few minutes pan out.
And there goes the final whistle. So, as it stands, they're not guaranteed to be in the playoffs. They'll have to try again next time, looking for a positive result.
Yeah, they'll be a bit frustrated.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Senior has it. Now with Critchlow. Glover. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
It's a goal for Walsall. It's now 1-0 with 6 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. And snuffing out the danger. Platt. Well, here's the table, and they hope to clinch a playoff place, but they're going to have to rely on what happens in other games.
Yeah, and it is obviously dependent on what happens elsewhere, but they are in a good place to qualify now. The key thing is getting the 3 points today. Keep that confidence going.
Nicely played. But the keeper was already on his way. Excellent anticipation. Stead. Critchlow. In a decent position now. Matthew Platt. Palmer. Platt. Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yep, it's a goal for Barrow. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with only 24 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Palmer with it. Did well to win it back. And Grant now. Platt. Palmer. Nice sequence this. Oh, lovely ball. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Stead. Hartigan. Glover. Hartigan. Good tackle, taken away. That's a good-looking pass. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Critchlow. Stead. Anthony Hartigan. Hartigan. Good-looking pass.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
Tavares with it. On to Shimanga. Hartigan. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Stead. Tavares. Hartigan. Anthony Hartigan. Hartigan. Senior. Anthony Hartigan. Now opening things up. Good passage of play.
Yeah, looking really sharp, aren't they?
Plenty of support here. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, someone has scored in one of the other games. Let's find out exactly who from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Swindon Town. The score's level again now at 1-1 with just over 10 minutes left to play. Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Substitution time it is here. Anthony Hartigan. Stead. Emmanuel Osadebe. Inside the last 5 minutes and 0-0 is still the situation. And a tidy tackle. How can they nudge in front late on here? Delightful passing.
Yeah, it's lovely to see this, isn't it?
Anthony Hartigan. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And there goes the final whistle. So, as it stands, they're not guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Lose patience, and the manager knows he needs results to turn this around. So, off and running here, the first half underway. Platt. Well, a goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Harrogate Town. It's now 1-0 with only 4 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And slipped through beautifully. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Brown. Matthew Platt. Brown. Well, can they open up the defence here?
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Well, the big news following on from their last game, the fact that they have officially clinched a playoff spot.
Yeah, but they can't take their foot off the pedal today. They've got to make sure they go into those playoffs full of confidence.
Good ball over the top. Their turn to try to keep it. Now, options are plenty. A fine reading of the situation. Platt. Dragomir. And it's with Hall. Well, there to intercept. Back. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity. In it goes. But it will not stand. Offside, Stuart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Teddy Bishop. It's a neat move. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Platt. Hall. Brown. Matthew Platt. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, truth be told, he's only had a... And away they go again, into the second half. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it was Milton Keynes that were awarded the penalty. The power on the strike, it flew in the top corner. It's now 1-0 with 47 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Platt. Dragomir. Brown. Options in the centre. And a good-looking pass. Can they square the game? Bennett's with it. Interesting pass. That's a good-looking ball. Now to level it. Could be dangerous. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, it was a decent chance, but they're still behind here. They needed to take that one.
Well, the manager's future is hanging on a very shaky peg right now.
Yeah, this could be his final game in charge, and he knows it.
Finn back. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Teddy Bishop. Tom Flanagan. Bishop. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
It's another goal for Walsall. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 77 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Finn back. Lovely ball. And the flag has gone up, offside. And time for the change now. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just 1 goal between them. Matthew Platt. Bennett's with it. How can they find a late leveller? snuffed out the danger immediately. Anderson. There goes the final whistle. And for players and a manager who is trusted by the players and simply adored by the fans. He has clearly won the hearts of everyone in the stadium. Now can he rack up another win today? So underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. And finding their flow. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, time for a scoring update because things are changing. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Swindon Town. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the rebound has been put in nicely. They've scored the opener with only 4 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this?
Yeah, they move it well, don't they?
Well, did well to win the ball back. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
Composed and patient passing. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Lee. Can he find the right pass? Clinton Mola. Delivered into the box. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
Yeah, it's a goal for Barrow. They've scored the opener here with 24 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Chance to put them in front. And up for grabs off the keeper. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here we can see the replay. This is what you always get taught to do as a kid. Look for that far post, make it difficult for the goalkeeper, and always follow in. That's what happened, and that's why they get the rewards.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Could be threatening. Well, high quality defending. Now with Mola. Threading it. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball.
As you can see, they've been disappointed in the final third. Not many attempts on goal. And when they do, they just haven't tested the goalkeeper enough. I'm sure if this continues, we're going to see changes to get themselves back into the game.
And struggling even to just get hold of the ball here. Chances on. Can they cover up? And it's an excellent save.
Oh, it's a great save. Certainly showed his class there and prevented an almost certain goal.
Will it happen for them? And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the second half. Who will steal the show? Matthew Platt. On to Norburn. This is Jones. Now with Norburn. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
That's a massive opportunity here.
Chance was building.
Yeah, the positioning was spot on. Brilliant awareness.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, not quite how they wanted to end a move of such promise.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. Shows you just how devastating they can be on the counter, though.
So over the line and a throw-in. Jones has it. Now with Norburn. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Danger building. Can they do it? Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And he might feel he should have found the net.
Oh, that's a big chance missed that. This game very much still in the balance.
"20 minutes to go in this one. And cutting it out. Teammates available. Lee. Oh, nice ball. A fine block. And they win the throw following that challenge. Time for a change then. Forward. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Getting in there to intercept. This could be the equaliser. Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. Waited well. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Played over. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Lee. Well, still time for them to level it. This could level it. And that's a very good parry. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Yeah,